Tonight marked an end of an era. Insecure series finale is what we're about to discuss. But hello, everyone. Thank you for coming back again. You are listening to the Insecure audio commentary series here on the Polaris Network. I am the co-founder of TPN as well as your co-host for this series right now, Bree Mei-Li. And while I contain myself from this emotional moment, I'm going to have my co-hosts introduce themselves.
I'm Melissa from According to This Black Girl podcast.
Hey everyone, this is Ashley M.
Hey everyone, this is Yakira.
Perfect. Okay, ladies, I have my notes here. I know we were discussing earlier, I don't know if I was the only one that was emotional. Oh, no, I wasn't, because I literally had tears in my eyes. But before, let's just go ahead and hop from scene to scene. So I loved all the time jumps. I thought it just added so much, especially because this is the series finale of everything. So I love that aspect of it. And that's basically what the show was, them time jumping to their different birthdays, big moments of their lives, which was, I love that. But let's see. So we start the episode off with the night after, like literally moments after Tiffany's going away party and Nathan drops Issa off. So yeah, what did y'all feel about that? How did y'all feel about that moment?
Issa was very hard on herself based on the mirror. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't really her fault. Like she couldn't control what Lawrence was doing. But I think she felt bad because, like we said last time, she did kind of start this off with that call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did have a lot of guilt from that, but I didn't think she needed to. I really felt like she didn't need to feel that way because, Nathan had to stay accountable to his action as well. And his insecurity started flaring up, and he didn't even want to talk to her at the party when she opened up the table.
It's crazy because I actually felt for Nathan in this moment. I don't really like him like that, but I kind of felt for him. Like I was like when he was in the car and he was like, and just the whole, just everything. I was like, dang, like I low key was like, I kind of thought, I understand why he would be mad. And like, I just felt for him in that scene, and I never really have. So I was like, oh my gosh, like,
I felt bad for him because it's like, it's out there now. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, and he probably noticed that she paused. Like, we don't see how long he's really been there, and so that that also could have affected him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. That conversation before. No, but yeah, that definitely was a toxic moment in the show. I was like about that last week. I was like, sheesh. So yeah, that moment happened, and I didn't expect for them to break up immediately, but I was kind of
glad. I was like, all right, now we're getting to the
get
point.
It over with.
Yeah.
Move on.
Move on. That's exactly what it was. It wasn't any more like going back and forth, which I think is cool because actually Issa does have that type of mindset. Like she's always like that. So that's like a show note that I noticed, speaking from my filmmaker mind. But let me see. So yeah, right after that, we go to Molly's birthday and Torian's there. And I loved how Molly was just like, we get like hints of her. What am I trying to say? I feel like I'm making this moment deeper than what it is, but
well, it was his and his family. Yeah. And so because his family was there, it's like, what was it? Was it Andrew's? Not Andrew. Was it Andrew's family? Whose family was it? It was the brother.
Victorians. And then Molly's mom was there, I think.
No, I mean, like when she, meeting his family, she had a lot of, that weight on her from the last time she met old boy family.
Oh yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. That makes sense then.
Ooh, so she had a lot of weight.
Because that was like an awful moment with Andrew's family.
Yeah, it was the worst.
No,
and she really likes Torian, and she's like, I don't want to make, again, we've been seeing Molly all season trying not to be that old Molly, you know. And this was another point, like pivotal moment, where it's like, do I go back to old Molly ways, or do I stay on this path?
Yeah, she made the choice to, you know, do the opposite of what she would do. And then we saw Tiffany come back like she promised, and I love that they made a commitment to their friendship like throughout the whole episode. I was like, yes. So Tiffany comes back, and what was it? Oh, this is where we meet Tiffany's I mean, not Tiffany's, Kelly's
man. Yes.
I was like, how did they meet? I was thinking the same thing right when they were like asking. But that I just wanted to say that because, you know, what happened later, excuse my excitement when we do hop there. But do y'all have anything else to say about the
I like that Issa was able to, and she's always been able to do this, but it's like shows true friendship this entire episode. But that point where she's supporting Molly and being anxious about meeting Torian's family, and she's really still heartbroken about Nathan. And she, you know, she stood with her girl and picked the earrings and probably picked that dress she ended up in. And you know, because that outfit that she tried, that was old Molly. I don't know what the fuck that was. She was ready to put on.
Not that you noticed that.
That was
I don't know what that was. And then she came out in that dress. It was like, okay, this is birthday appropriate. You're not going to the club, girl. And
cute,
so
yeah.
it was cute, but it wasn't appropriate for where she was going.
And and you know when you get those like news like you're going to like an event that you have to like be happy, like you're there for somebody, and then you like get news you don't want to focus on, and how like, it just hits your body for a moment. So I felt for Issa. I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, I felt bad for her, but sometimes friends will make, you know, their problems, you know, oh, it's your birthday, but I still got problems, so we're gonna make it about
me.
and
and she was like, I'm gonna put this to the side because this is all about her. And I love that they kept that energy going between both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very healthy friendship. And then we hop on to Issa's birthday, because Molly and Issa's birthday are close from, you know, call back to season 1. The first episode actually, but which they did, which I loved at the end. But we go to Issa's birthday party. Surprise. I was like, yes, for the surprise. Into her into the block. Let's see. And then the Nathan comes back into, you know, the fold. Was that for one last time? I think it was.
Yeah, they wrapped it up nicely.
Yeah.
I was happy they did that. I'm happy that they showed that. I guess it wasn't like, you know, like it was not no bad blood left, you know. I think that was good that they showed that, because it was needed.
Yeah, like it ended on a that theme of healthiness, like with him and them ending it, and then her like just letting him know like I really did enjoy the time with you, because some people might get bitter and like, ooh, you wasted my time. So her to just be like vulnerable with him was great. And then it looked like he felt the same way. So nice little ribbon on Issa. Because at first I didn't know. I mean, I
thought she was gonna try to ask him back, because the way the look in her eyes, it was like, oh, he came, so that must mean something. So I was like, no, girl, stay away.
No.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I was like, she better not.
Don't.
Oh yeah, we're about to be on Lawrence in a second. But we go to Tiffanys birthday party. And I thought it was funny because in the group chat, I wish Cam was here, she talked about Tiffany being a housewife, and that it wasn't unfair for her to like move, like not unfair, but you know, you have to sacrifice when you do get married. And Tiffany definitely showed that in this episode. A lot of changes.
what was Tiffany's job before in LA?
That's what I
like
was
PR, right? Or public, like I feel like it was something to do with public relations, right? Because Condola, she worked with Condola.
Oh,
I thought that was just a mommy circle though. Or is she?
No, because they worked together in that office. Like, do you remember when like Issa would go see Condola and Tiffany was there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
it was one of, I forgot what season, but I thought they worked together. That, like, do you remember the scene where
like the thing when they went to the movie night outside?
You know, it was like after that. It was when Tiffany pretty much was like, oh yeah, so I set up Condola with Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
It was at, I think it was in Condola's office or something. I have to find the scene.
Yeah, I have.
But they were working together. They worked together.
Okay. I just never knew what she did. Like, I guess because she was like, she never talked about it like that.
Like I don't know if she was an actual PR person, but I think she worked for like a PR firm.
A PR firm? Okay. I would believe that too. It sounds like a Tiffany job. But she went in that scene, she was like, she didn't have no job. Her daughter was like the only Black kid in the school. And I'm like, and something else.
I felt nervous because when they said, you know, we hope Tiffany's okay, I think they were going back to when she slipped into that depression. And I think they were hinting that she might, you know, they were worried that she might slip back there.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Is she was gone for like what, 24 hours?
Yeah, at least.
Nobody knew. Nobody. So yeah, that I think that was a callback to that moment. And I'm glad
they really washed over that in that, like right after that happened, like they barely even talked about it at all on the show. And I don't know if that was on purpose or what they did there, but I'm glad that they did circle back to it. Because it was huge. It was the season finale of that season.
Of the other one, yeah. That's true. Yeah, because we kind of got like a little Tiffany vulnerable moment. I wouldn't even say that. Well, when she left, but yeah, we never had like the spotlight on Tiffany for like more than like 5 minutes, I want to say.
That is true. We never really had that.
Yeah. No. But I just wanted to comment that Tiffany's daughter got so big. I was like, dang, we really are time jumping in this mug.
Yeah. And that house is gorgeous though. Shout out to Derek, whatever money bag he secured.
I was like fangirling over that house because I'm into, I think I said that last episode, selling Tampa and selling Sunset. This is not sponsored by Netflix, by the way. But so yeah, we can get into Lawrence now. He jumps right in. It's his birthday. And what was it? Oh, that
his mom and dad
is on. That was the first time I think we saw his parents, I think, in the series.
We saw the dad before.
We did?
Yeah, the dad, we've seen the dad before.
Okay.
I forgot what season, but we have seen him. But I don't think the mom. I don't think the mom.
Yeah, I do not remember the mom. Was it people were saying they wanted to see Tasha this ending.
Tasha. Why?
I probably would have been
why?
I liked Tasha a lot. If he was gonna end up with anyone, I wanted it to be Tasha.
I like Tasha. I just don't. Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah,
I liked her, but why? Is she gonna be on the show?
That's what I'm saying. Why? I like her, but why?
It definitely would have been forced because she was like, I'm not messing with you no more after that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Not go to that bank anymore.
She moved on up. Moved to Dro. So let's see. Oh, so Issa calls Lawrence about the birthday, and then I think, what was that little moment? She was like, I just don't want too much time to pass. And I love that. I actually liked that. Okay, story. I'm talking about story. My mind switches from like story to like film to like fan. But I like the fact that Lawrence had another girl, because I'm like, that sounds like Lawrence, because Lawrence is always messing around with girls, like hide away from his feelings. That's my take on Lawrence.
I mean, Lawrence is a good-looking man. He got a good job.
Yeah.
He tall. You know, like he not out here. He don't have to be by himself on his birthday.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess it wasn't like, for the romantic in me. I don't even think that's romantic, honestly, that I said that. But like being sad about Issa, he just like pumped himself up at the party to do that. Like, I don't want to be without you. Are you happy to like not be like to be running the streets?
That was like months later, wasn't it?
I thought it was like just like a month after, or was it months?
Are all of their birthdays in the same month?
That's what I'm saying.
Because you remember, I thought Lawrence's birthday was like a little bit after Issa, because we start off season 1, episode 1 on Issa's birthday, and then like a week later was Lawrence, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I could be thinking too much into this. But I thought that made sense.
I'm gonna need them to post their birthdays.
Yeah, so we can help our fan series.
The timeline.
Yeah. Piece together this timeline they gave us. So yeah, Lawrence is with another woman. I call that, but we go to Kelly's birthday afterwards, and this is when I first started tearing up. This was the moment I teared up. I didn't cry, but I was like, oh my gosh, I am so happy for Kelly.
Yes,
so happy. But Kelly is still with the guy that she met on Molly's birthday.
Oh, we skipped over Molly's mom dying.
Yeah.
Because that was
Tiffanys birthday.
When they were in Denver, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, why wasn't Molly at Kelly's birthday party? And I was like, because
because I thought it was like, I was getting scared it was going to be some type of beef that they were going to have to explain. But that makes more sense. It was her mom, because it was still affecting her the year after. But that moment, that broke my heart. That's when a little more tears started coming, because I felt it.
Yeah, I cried then.
Her.
Yep. But then I felt happy at Kelly's birthday party when she was like, how did she announce it? I don't remember what she said. Like, it's gonna be another one. Something she said. It was very sweet. And Tiffany immediately got it. Everybody else was like, huh?
What?
And just the joy that Tiffany had for her, like, again, solidified that best friend. And I really like that. And I started crying there again.
I loved when their interaction when Tiffany and Kelly first see each other on Melly's birthday too. Like, it just felt so nice.
Yeah.
To see that. Yeah, the same thing, that moment there. That's those two moments together. But yeah, Kelly's pregnant. And she was like, I didn't want kids, but I didn't want kids with like no other random person, but I wanted kids with you. I was like, oh my gosh.
And then she's like, because I died.
Yes, because I died. Like, my heart. Give me more in this episode. I need more moments like this. And I did get those. I got those for the rest. So I was like a mess.
Do we think that when Issa found out that Kelly was pregnant, do we think that she thought about like her maternal clock or whatever? Because like she said, she didn't want kids, and it kind of like hit me a little bit, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I felt like Issa was still in. It looked like she was still in that in between of like, dang, they really are like making these confident choices that are going to change their lives effortlessly, and I'm still here with her boyfriend,
whoever that was,
with the slick back. Like,
what, that hair was done. That hair was, I don't know.
I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this Daniel wannabe?
Oh yeah, God, not Daniel wannabe.
I really, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, Issa girl, that looks like Daniel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Issa was thinking about like, just she hasn't been, making huge changes like them. I think was a moment of like that. But I felt like she was still like, happy for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did then we're back into this is Molly's birthday now. And we're at East. So this I think a whole year passes by and Issa has her new spot for the block, which I loved. She's still in South Central LA because we saw like a few episodes past, like how would her life be in these different situations. So she's still, I don't know if it's South Central, but I know she's still in her community. And I loved it. And then Lawrence came in. I don't know. I think Issa invited him there. So I guess that birthday dinner went well and they just been like on and off contact with each other for like a year. So it was nice to like see that moment unfold with, that was the moment that led up to that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. When she said she was okay with seeing where it goes, you know, she was talking about herself professionally in her life, but also with Lawrence, because that's what she should have done from season 5, episode 1. See where it goes, Issa. Why did you shut this down?
That's true. That was true. I thought that was a beautiful moment though. Like, even though I'm like all like, oh, she did not need to be back with Lawrence. She needed to be herself. I was like, I like this. I actually like this a lot. What about y'all?
Is herself with him though. She can be that insecure person and like be funny and be her quirky self. Like when she was singing on the phone, I was like, ooh, girl. But he laughed. Mm-hmm. He's okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Put a lot of years in that relation. What was it, 7 years? So yeah.
Was it 7?
It was around 5 to 7, I want to say, because it was a long time when I did.
Time.
What was it?
Oh, I'm just saying, yeah, it was a long time.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, she was like, I keep on having flashbacks to the first episode, and I'm glad. I think that was their intention for this one, which I love. Because you think about like that very first episode, because I think she tells the kids, yeah, I've been in a relationship for 7 years. I'm turning 29. And what else do y'all want to know?
5. I might be wrong. I think it was 5. Maybe it was, something around there. Yeah. It was long because that's what
more than 3 is long.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like we're confusing how long they've been together to how long Lawrence wasn't working.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me see. So that was Molly's birthday. Oh, and then we get the time jump to the Italy. It looks like, and I'm like, this looks like Issa's Ray's actually her wedding too. I think she did a call back to this moment, but yeah, we're at Molly's wedding, and
I think they flashed it to Molly's wedding right after that to make you think that Issa and Lawrence.
Yeah. And I'm like, I knew better. That was not going to happen. We still got like 20, 30 minutes left. But I love to see, because they did try to do the camera work with, showing Kelly and Tiffany first. Mm-hmm. And then we saw Issa. But Tiffany's pregnant with her second child now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kelly is with her pregnancy, where this, I guess
I know kids at the wedding, but I'm sad they didn't show Kelly's baby at all.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, oh, I would have loved to see Kelly's baby. But I loved it. I loved that Molly ended up with Torian.
Me too. Yes. I love him.
Torian.
And that what was better than the wedding was the scene after with Issa and Molly.
That's the scene I cried in.
I cried. Yeah.
Cried.
That was such a beautiful moment. I was like crying because Molly was like, thank you for being like through all parts of me and seeing that and still choosing to be my friend. The beautiful acting.
Yeah, it was a lovely moment. The whole wedding. I mean, can we just stop and talk about how good Molly looked?
Molly looked amazing. Yeah. She looked amazing this whole episode.
Yeah, just great. That whole wedding was perfect. Her mom setup was perfect.
Yes.
Everything about it. The colors. It's like see money and taste. That's what you
Money and
You
taste.
got,
money and
you
taste.
got 2 lawyers bringing in money.
Right.
And then the moment with her dad,
Yeah.
I was like, ooh wee, the feels. What was after that? The wedding. Oh, another time jump, and we get to see more of Issa. Because she has like this business suit on. I was like, with the little pointed squares, like she looks like she's doing the thing, like she's a top CEO now. She was like, I'm like, yes, Issa.
Yeah, gets in her Lexus.
Right,
Yes.
Lexus.
Walked in with like the stilettos. So so much growth in her like how she was carrying herself now. But when she's driving home, I assumed in the moment when I was watching, she was driving home and she passed like the dunes.
Yeah.
Like all these spots, yeah.
Yes. And then we got like a little I think it was Ashley, because the girl that they flashed in front of We Got Y'all, she was part of the original Awkward Black Girl. She was her best friend. I was like, Issa, come on now.
Did you notice she also drove by that nightclub that her and Molly went to see Daniel? They drove by that too.
Oh, so sad.
Yes. And then we come in, and then of course she's with Lawrence, and she's the stepmom now. I was like,
stepmom,
because I know she, when she was throwing that baby a few episodes back. But the baby is still her child now. But I think I feel like Issa's gonna be an amazing mom.
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment to show like this could work the whole time. It was just fear and insecurity that stopped them from being great. Like they had their picture up together in the house, and the boy said Issa with a big smile on his face. I was tearing up after everything. And it was just beautiful Black love together, and I was here for it.
Yeah.
Like I've been the whole time telling Issa's ass to make this work with this good man.
That's true. Gosh. And I love, like the whole idea of like it just being messy, because she talked about it before, like she kept on running away because she thought she was gonna make time, and it was like, you're wasting time keeping this cycle going up. Like, why not try, and then you don't have to worry about it no more. So that in itself was just like she made the choice to love, and I was thinking like bell hooks too. Trying to bring that in. I'm like, because now naturally it's like, yeah, you broke my heart, I don't want to be with you. But I mean, it's about choices, going back to that again.
Even when his dad was and his mom was trying to hook him up with Condola, like, oh, Condola's so great, I was like, please, can y'all shut up, get out.
It's the run braid.
Yeah, I remember it.
That's the
yeah, I was like, can we move past this?
Yeah. And then I think at the very end of the episode, we're gonna end it with Issa and Molly, which I love that they did.
Yeah.
Issa's birthday. It was Molly called because Molly is living her best life in Greece. And they made a callback to the Broken Pussy song. Yeah. Do you guys remember where you were when you first saw that episode and that moment came on? Like, was that an iconic moment for you, or was like, what show have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna keep watching. I like it.
It was good. I was rapping along with it. I liked it.
It was hilarious. It was just the whole situation. Oh my gosh. That her, like Molly explaining that she's talking about me, and that what's his name, the guy's face,
Jared, just walking.
Oh, his face when she said that was so. Oh my gosh. And he just walks away.
Oh my gosh.
And then Molly embraced it, and that's how that ended. I was like, but yeah, this episode, I just felt it was so beautifully done. Like I am so satisfied after watching it.
Oh, really quick, like did when Molly and Kelly working together, I thought that was great too.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's working in the same firm.
Yeah, the same firm. Yeah, I loved her, that little hookup. And then she got the hookup came through. I was like, yes. It's just like so many moments of like, yes. And I think that's what made it like amazing. Like, were you guys satisfied after watching this? Like, was it good or was it meh or what?
It was good. Finally, HBO got a season finale right.
Right.
A series finale. They got one right. Because I was worried. I was worried at first.
How many HBO series have you seen that like dropped the ball?
Two. They talk about The Sopranos. I didn't watch The Sopranos, but Sex and the City dropped the ball. Game of Thrones dropped the ball, and so I was like, okay, don't do it to me.
Man, I'm sad to hear that about Sex and the City because that was going to be my next show I picked up.
You can, I mean, the series itself is good, you know, but Insecure did it right. Like they wrapped it up in a way without having to do 2 hours, without having to make up, you know, stuff, doing jumps, not time jumps, but like jumping, like ideas that don't make sense.
Yeah, it was intentional.
Or making it lame.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt really intentional with this. Like it was like just any curveballs. Like I remember when I watched Star on Fox.
Oh my God, don't bring up Star.
Everybody got shot. I'm like, what is going on?
And it just ended.
It's like Power.
Well, they're missing baby.
Like Power. Thank you.
I love Power to death, but what in the world?
The Power. What was that ending? What was that?
What was going on?
Like, yeah. So I'm glad Insecure. You're one of the shows that got the endings right. Like,
yeah, they set the bar really high for series finales because they not only tied from back to the beginning, they brought in new, and like after watching the wind down, they were like, this isn't the landing of the plane. Everybody just jumped out, but the plane is still flying. Right. And that's what it like felt like. It did feel like their lives are continuing.
Yeah. Yes. I think shows need to note that. Like that whole quote in itself needs to be on the board of like series finale writers. But
no, it was good.
Yeah, any last thoughts, y'all? It's the end. No more.
I'm just so proud of Issa. I'm so proud of Issa. Like we've been proud of Molly all season long. She's been stepping it up. But Issa really shined this episode finally. And I'm team Molly, not team Issa. But Issa like came through for me finally.
Yeah.
And I just loved everything about what she did. Her support, the way she stood up for herself and what she wanted, you know, like all around. Congratulations, Issa.
Yeah. Yeah. It was nice seeing that. Her, like, when I tell y'all that last scene, like, she didn't have to say nothing. When I just saw her in that red suit, I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
I was just so proud of her. Like, just going, like, I just feel so emotional right now.
The growth.
Invested in this show since 2016 and just realizing how that character started and where she is now. Oh my God, Bree, don't cry. What are you doing?
No.
Issa, right? What are you doing to me?
You can cry. It's okay.
But it's so nice to see something like that. And like the fact that Black people get a good ending in media just speaks so much because, you know, it's just so much like negativity around it in the media and just seeing something light, which, you know, I'm glad I get to see something, witness something like that.
When she said, is this what I have to look forward to? I was checking Issa's hands the whole time. And she had 2 rings on. I don't know if anybody else checked it.
When she said that moment, said that line, I was like, oh, is she married?
Is she, right? Did they get married? Did they go and do Justice of the Peace? Did they engage? Because she had 2 rings on. And I don't know if that was.
I feel like we would have saw a photo or something if that was true, but
yeah. I think
I have to look again.
Because she probably is still like, you know, it looks like she was really focused. I don't know if she made time, but it looks like she was really up in her career. So it makes sense if they haven't been proposed yet. They haven't been proposed because she was like focusing on her career. But
it could be one of those things where she just leaves it open. You have to decide on your own. Yeah,
that's true. And I think that was that was definitely intentional then, that we don't know. where the relationship leads. But I loved it. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this because we all want to watch the documentary, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see that. I'm about to get my tissues right now. But I am so grateful for you, Yakira, Melissa, Ashley, Ashley R, Cam, everyone that's been a part of this Insecure audio commentary series. Thank you for making this happen for me, and you guys coming out every week. And so it's so nice to see as well. And you guys help that vision come forward. But thank you to all the listeners as well for coming in back every week. I'm so grateful. I'm just so happy right now. It's just the emotional high.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you ladies again for being a part of this series. Have a good rest of your holiday break and let's keep in touch, please.
Of course.
Cool. Alrighty. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next series. Subscribe.